Yes, what? Let's get it on. Ah, baby, Rick and Richonne. Oh my God, that's a... Yeah, that's a highlight.
Mister just gave me his number. Maybe I should call. I don't know. Dating for me in New York has been so messy. Come on. Relax, baby. Hey.
What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network. The one channel on YouTube will be actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And let's get that extra light on there because I'm black. And the similar connection that I want to adopt with you is for the love of The Walking Dead. The new episode, The New World, just came on, and I've been reading about it in all of the articles. Shout out to cinemablend.com. I've been reading all the articles on The Walking Dead, and they're all hinting at this oh my God, Bobby and Sundance. What the hell? Where's my phone at? In the meantime, definitely follow me on Instagram at A Connection TV, and definitely follow me on Twitter at A Connection TV. I am a Walking Dead phenom. If you can, vote for me to be on The Walking Dead. Green arrow up on my video. The link is below. But I want to shout her out. Where is she? Okay. Shock. Anna Shock. You know, without even trying to get all emotional, right? Because, you know, I'm very emotional. Shock basically had to go through an amputation. I don't know what kind. I don't know if it was her leg, her arm. I'm not sure. But she had to go through surgery. She's been down, right? She's been really, really down. I need you guys to do me a solid without getting emotional, right? I need you guys to do me a solid. I need you guys in the comments, if you can put in the comments, okay? If you can put good well wishes to at AHSHOCK. Shock. Good well wishes. Get well soon wishes. If you can do that for me, that'll be great. Because she's a Walking Dead phenom just like the rest of us. And she hasn't been able to tune into the episodes because, you know, she's been down about her amputation and stuff like that. So I definitely want to shout her out. And if you guys can shout her out in the comment boxes below. But she was like, I am so ready for the Rick and Daryl show tonight. Butch and Sundance ride again. Now, okay, I may be slow, but I'm not sure what we're referencing there. So if you guys can do me a solid, because I have, you know, jet lag. Butch and Sundance. What are we talking about? But anyways, let me change my battery and I'll be right back. Now, we're back. So The New World. Carl looks like he's 17 now. I don't know if I was really paying attention to when they recorded that last episode, but he has grown up. Like, he's like sprouted. And so has Judith. And I know we're supposed to take a time lapse, but I'll keep hearing them referencing weeks. And Carl's not going to get that big, and Judith's not going to get that big in weeks. But whatever, I'm here for it. Whatever. Whatever, I can care less. Carl looks like a man, and he better not be a punk when he fights somebody this time. And Judith looks like she can grab a gat. I'm going to need Judith to grab a gat. But this New World opening starts off very lukewarm. We're not supposed to be all catastrophic and action-packed and all that. We got all that out the way. First episode, great. Now, we're coming into things. Michonne has on a head wrap and a robe. Okay, she's walking around the house naked. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. She's walking around the house naked. Come on now. What y'all trying to tell me? Y'all trying to tell me Rick and Michonne getting it in, but I know that's not what they're trying to tell me, though. And they got this one big old happy family. It's Rick, Carl, Michonne, and Judith on the floor chilling. What? I love it, right? I love it. And so that whole scenario was hot. And, you know, they were referencing Denise. Denise said. So I'm like, okay. Because I remember Denise in the comic books is a G in the comic books, okay? So, you know, I'm like, all right, so Denise. And, you know, Michelle's like, well, make sure you give me a spearmint. And I want to, like, these people are creating grocery shopping lists. Okay? And I'm thinking to myself, do y'all not know what kind of world y'all in? Do we not know that Negan is around here? Y'all mentioned, y'all heard of his name when Daryl blew them people up. So let's not forget, right? Anyways, we move past that, right? So Daryl is out on the streets, and I said street, but street, you know what I'm saying? And Denise is like, yeah, can you get this and this and that and this and that and this and that? But it's not that important because, you know, this comes first, medicine comes first, and medical stuff comes first. But, you know, if you come across some pop, because Tara been, you know, yelling pop in her dreams, and I know she about to go on a, excursion with Heath for 2 weeks, but before she go, I want to give her a departing gift, and, you know, all this extra shit. I'm like, oh, she making another grocery list. Then we get to the gate and Eugene pulling the gate. I'm like, Eugene watching the gate now? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Eugene watching the gate now? What? I'm like, all right, Eugene. But Eugene like, I want you, I did a survey of the map. I need you to get this. I'm like, first of all, let's pump the brakes. There are only 2 dudes heading out. Daryl and Rick. They're supposed to carry all this. But then, you know, they're driving out in the Bentley. So I'm like, well, I don't know if it was the Bentley, but it looked like, you know. I'm like, they rolling deep. You know, they having a good time. And you know, the vibe that I'm getting out of all of these individuals, everyone is happy. Daryl is not. Daryl is feeling all sorts of ways. You know, and he's not even trying to hear what Rick has to say about finding new people. He's on the alert. He is definitely on the alert. And Rick is like feeling it. He wants to play CDs and shit. This is the first time I really heard them listen to music in seasons. But he's like popping the music because Daryl's like, please don't, please, I beg you don't, please don't. And Rick is like, da-da-da-da, jamming and shit. I'm like, oh Lord. Rick, I know you did not forget, Rick. You have not forgotten. And I know damn well when y'all come across some people, they probably gonna come across Jesus. If y'all come across Jesus, you better act like you got some common sense. And y'all probably like, who is Jesus? But y'all know. But y'all probably don't know. But I read the comics. So I want to see what's going to happen though. I want to see what's going to happen because everything is not hunky-dory. It's just not. So let's get back to watching. They better whoop his mother. Hold on, wait a minute. No, whoop his motherfucker. You see how he just rolled up on him? You can't turn your back. You cannot turn your back into walking. What kind of commercial? What is this? I don't know what kind of commercial this is. You can't turn your back on no one. Murk him. Don't even ask questions. Wash his ass. Hold on, wait. They better wash him. Let me watch this, because, you know, they just... First of all, here's my question. Okay. All right, so now we getting a story about Enid and a story about Maggie. They having connections. Okay. Michonne sees somebody out in the woods with a shovel. I don't know what's going on with that. And we back to Butch and Sundance. Now, Butch and Sundance then came across this unbelievable treasure. A truck just so happened to be filled with all sorts of stuff that they need. Why in the world are they not going to just take this truck home? Why don't one get in the car and one take the U-Haul and they take both cars back, then leave the truck there and come back out with the car? Why? That would have made more sense to me. But they go further with this truck of treasure. They should have just left the truck there. That's what they should have did. If they were going to keep going, they should have just left the truck there and it just came back. But they go to this gas station. He stops to get candy and all this extra stuff. They pulling chains on stuff. And, you know, Rick is like, why go through all this trouble? Then all of a sudden he get bum rushed by some dude wearing a scarf around his mouth. Murk him. Don't ask questions. Murk him. See, these people, they playing with my emotions. They playing with my... See, this is what pisses me off. Why? Child, I can't. That was so obvious. Why? I'm over it. I'm over this episode already.
Jason, what do you mean? We were very bad boys.
Lexa, what's in the news?
All right, so
Alec Baldwin and Jason Schwartzman were seen
I have to say, I'm really not here for Enid and Carl's storyline. I don't really care much about it. And I don't really care much about Spencer and Michonne's storyline. I really don't. All I know is that the zombie, it has to be, right? Maybe it's... Who is the zombie? Maybe it's Deanna? Maybe not. They recognized whoever it was, they recognized the person. And so I'm like, what is Carl going through? What is Carl's deal? I don't know. I don't know what Carl's deal is. Here's what I will say about this Jesus dude, Jesus, whatever his name is. Brother man obviously knows martial arts. Okay, that's great. It's good to have somebody that knows martial arts. But I'm thinking to myself, no, kill him. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking kill him. Can you kill him now? Can he die? Can he be dead already? Like, why is he still alive? I don't know. Kill him. That's what I'm thinking. Like, obviously he whooped Rick's ass and he was about to whoop Daryl's ass, but they let him live. They just tied him up. All you had to do was kill him. Just kill him. I don't understand why we're giving these people all of these chances. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But they give the truck back, which is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, but they should have killed Jesus. They should have killed Jesus. That's all I got to say about that one.
We should talk.
Microsoft Surface presents scenes from the next episode of The Walking Dead.
What the hell were you doing in our house?
We got off to a bad start. The world's about to get a whole lot bigger.
Rick, what's wrong?
Hearing the whistle, cheering. This is a trail. It won't end well for you.
Oh, yes! Yes, indeed, baby. Let's get it on. Ah, baby. Yes, let's get it on. Yeah. Yes, what? Let's get it on. Ah, baby. Rick and Michonne. Oh, my God. That's a... Yeah, that's so hot. That is so hot. Oh my God. That is like the best thing to happen in this freaking episode. This episode was lukewarm. Like, oh my God, that was so hot to see Rick and Michonne get together and they had sex. That is, oh my God. Wow. Can y'all believe it? Rick and Michonne got... Okay, so listen. This episode was lukewarm. It allowed us to see the growth. Time has sped up. Great, no problem. Carl has matured in a few weeks. He's grown a couple feet. Enid has grown a couple feet in a few weeks. Everybody's grown. Judith can now walk on her own. I'm exaggerating. But it's only been a couple of weeks, right? Everyone's in their own houses. Tara and Denise has their own house. We did not see Morgan. We did not see Gabriel. We did not see Carol. We don't know how they're living and how they've established themselves. But, you know, throughout this whole episode, it's all about us gaining respect for how everyone has decided to move forward. And Daryl does not want to trust anyone, and I do not blame him. Rick is on this we can bring people in, let's trust people thing. And I'm just like, okay, let's not do that either. So we get through all of this only to end up meeting Jesus. And then, you know, Jesus is trying to get the truck. He's duping him though. He's duping him. He knows martial arts, he knows karate, he's duping him. I'm trying to figure out why Daryl and Jesus are sitting there playing like, you know, whatever. So he tries to go back for the truck. He misses the truck. He goes inside the truck. They fight. They hitting each other. Then the clutch pulls, the brake pulls. The truck goes into the lake. Before the truck goes into the lake, he gets knocked in the head. I'm thinking to myself, kill him. Kill him. I don't care if he saved Daryl. I don't care what he did. I don't care. Kill him. That's all you need to do is kill him and kill him now. That's it. No more talking. Let's kill him. But we don't. Rick wants to save him. Rick wants to bring him back home. And I'm looking at Denai right now. She looks gorgeous with the red lipstick, mama. You look cute. Anyways, so we get him in the car and he's knocked out. Mind you, Spencer kills Deanna. We found out that the zombie was Deanna. Carl saw the zombie. Enid saw the zombie. Carl told Enid to get out of here. You didn't want to be here. Carl wants to save the zombie. Carl is leading the zombie back to Alexandria so that Spencer can kill her. And, Spencer ends up running into Deanna and, Spencer ends up killing her. Spencer realized that he saw her. And she wasn't one of the ones to go. And so he wants to be the one to kill Deanna, his mother. So I'm like, okay, whatever. This is some kind of sick, twisted goodbye thing. Whatever the case may be, whatever. So Richonne is with Spencer throughout his ordeal. Carl is trying to have his own little situation going on, trying to be a man about his own little situation. And then we have Daryl. We didn't see Glenn at all in this episode either. We have Daryl and we have Rick bringing Jesus back to Alexandria. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. Okay? But let me just say this. Forget all of that, right? We don't care about any of that. Forget all of it. All I have to say is at the end of this, Rick and Michonne are laying on the couch. Now I'm thinking, I'm watching this now. Mind you, none of this is in the comics. None of this is in the comics whatsoever. Rick and Michonne, no. At least not from what I've read, okay? It's Rick and Andrea, okay? So, Rick is laying down on the couch. Now I'm thinking to myself, I already know after watching this episode that Carl, Michonne, Rick, and Judith are in their own house, okay? Family, right? It's hot. Mind you, Michonne just had this little situation, this little comforting situation with her son, because Carl's her son now. Carl's her son, what? Had this little comforting situation with Carl, and Carl was like, I would do that for you. I would save him. I would kill him. I would make sure I'm the one that kills you, or some shit he was saying. And Michonne was like, oh, okay, you're my son. So they hug, and I'm like, oh, family, aw. But I'm like, whatever. So they mom, son, pop, and daughter, right? It's hot to me, it's hot. And so Rick is laying on, I thought he was laying on the bed. I don't know if I was the only one thought he was laying on the bed. So I'm like, okay. But Sean about to come and say, what's up, boo? I'm about to do something, right? And so they sitting there. She like, get up. I'm like, oh, all right. So they talking, going back and forth. How was your day? How was your day? I don't want to talk about it. Wait. But I got your mints. So I'm thinking to myself, where this going? Because you got candlelights going on. It's setting the mood and stuff. Barry White about to come on with his deep voice. And so I'm like, because they get a little extra comfy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yes, go ahead, read into it. They get a little extra comfy on this couch. And so, Rick hands her the thing and goes like this. Ooh, shiny. Yes, God, that's what I'm talking about. Put it on him, Michonne. Put it on him, Michonne. Put that juice on him, Michonne. Oh shoot, oh my God, this is so gratifying because, when I watch shows like this, and there hasn't been a show like this in a long time that I've connected so much with. Oh my God, I'm filled with joy. Watching that scene, I'm filled with ultimate joy because they, throughout every season, it's always been Michonne, Rick, and Carl. Always. The three, inseparable. Always Michonne, Rick, and Carl. When they got separated from prison, Michonne, Rick, and Carl were the three that came back together. So it's like they're always together, and they've been hinting and flirting and the camaraderie and even the excursions that they've gone on together. They've built this unbreakable bond. So for the two of them, and this is when I love to see love come. I love to see love. This is a graduated situation. We've graduated to this. Okay, it's not just, oh, first season of Walking Dead, we're dealing with zombies. I don't know Michonne, I don't know Rick, but we're in love. I hate that dumb shit because it's just dumb. But this has been a graduation. This, oh my God, we got our fucking diploma watching this come out to fruition. I am overjoyed that kiss. Angelique was getting into it. You know, Michonne was just like, ooh, really? Ooh, okay, all right. And then we see Angelique, and he ain't got no kind of body. He ain't got no kind of nothing. He out there bed like, and I'm like, ooh, Michonne done put it on him. And even Michonne is out. But tell me why. First of all, I don't even understand. I thought it was another cute scene. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I thought it was another cute scene when Tara had opened the door, and Denise had opened the door, and Tara was coming like, why y'all at our house? Well, I thought that was hot. I thought it was so hot. And you know, they trying to help Jesus. But Jesus is being guarded by Daryl. We already know Jesus can whoop all y'all asses. We already know Jesus can whoop all y'all asses. So why is Daryl manning them by himself? That's what I'm thinking. But obviously this is not going to work. Y'all brought him to the house, knowing what he can do. Y'all brought him home. I couldn't understand that. But anyways, after they laid out, sprawled out on the bed, naked and stuff, you know, Eugene gets in this room. How did, I mean, not Eugene, Jesus. How did Jesus find where Daryl and Rick lived? I mean, where Michonne lived? How? That's what I'm thinking to myself. He like, Rick, get up. Rick get up, grab his gun. Michonne get up, grab her knife. Michonne is butt-ass naked with the machete, with the katana, ready to slice up Jesus. I'm thinking it's too late. Y'all would have been got. If he wanted to kill y'all would have been done got already. He could have just stabbed y'all up in his sleep. But he don't want to kill y'all. Obviously, something is amiss. Obviously. This next episode look juicy. Because I don't know, for some reason, it look like the whole squad that's important is leaving Alexandria to go wherever Jesus is taking them. That doesn't make sense. Because Abraham's going. And the only person I don't recall seeing is Glenn. Abraham's gone. Michonne's gone. Maggie's gone. Everybody goes out on this pilgrim. Daryl, Rick, everybody goes out with Jesus. And I'm like, oh, really? What's about to go down? Glenn is the only one left. Glenn, Carol, and Morgan is the ones left at Alexandria. I guess that's kind of enough. I guess. Yeah, that's probably kind of enough. But that scene was hot. I got every ounce of my life watching Rick and Michonne get it on finally. We here. This makes sense. The whole Jesse and Rick storyline, that did not make sense to me. It didn't. Because Michonne was always there. But I guess they never thought of each other like that until put into the situation where he touched her hand and then they gripped each other's fingers and then they was just like, wait a minute, this seems right. You know, but they probably ain't got condoms in this era. So, you know, Michonne probably pregnant. That's going to be a whole nother situation. But anyways, I want to know what y'all thought about this particular episode. I got my everything watching Michonne and Rick get it on. Leave your comments below the video and let me know what you thought. Deuces.
Introducing extra things.
Okay. So this is completely like your site, like it's not ran through a third party.
No,
this is your site, launched by you.
It's launched by me, created by me,
and you have actual
Atomic Beats.
Bright lights in the